Good morning, YouTube. It is 9 o'clock in the morning and sunny and bright in Gillette, Wyoming. We're at the Flying J. Today's a perfect, beautiful day. Minus the fact that right now, it's 9 degrees outside. It's cold. But it's going to be a good day for driving. I have a feeling it's going to be a good day for driving. So, like usual, whenever we take off, we always do a tug test. Make sure the trailer is still connected. I do a visual check and I do a tug test, just in case. And we got a tug test and we are good to go. So I have no idea how to get out of this place. Well, 4-way's on. Don't see any signs. Oh, there we go. Right here. Oh, so today it's going to be another day, all day, down Interstate 90. Yesterday I didn't film, and I apologize, but safety, unfortunately, well, I should say fortunately.
Turn left, and then turn left in 400 feet.
Thank you, thank you. Safety is my priority. I mean, I do have to be safe on the road, and yesterday, it was snowing. It wasn't that it was snowing bad, it was more the fact that I also had to deal with 35+ mile-an-hour winds, especially through the Badlands of South Dakota.
In 400
the
feet,
issue with
turn
that,
left on South Douglas Highway, WI 59.
You have to remember that when you're in wind, you drive my truck from the push bar or the bull bar or brush guard, whatever you want to call it, is 74 feet in length. And I am 13 feet 6 inches high. So all of that is a box. And when you're driving down the highway, it acts pretty much just like a sail would. So yesterday, it literally took every fiber and muscle in my body to keep this truck on the road safely. So that's why I didn't record. And I apologize. So we went from South Dakota yesterday, and we got into Wyoming. Pretty much the entire day yesterday was in South Dakota. And probably the last hour of my shift was Wyoming. We're actually about 60 miles into Wyoming. We're in Gillette, Wyoming. And we have to go through, we're pretty much cutting through the corner of Wyoming into Montana. And then from Montana, we're going into Idaho. We're going down 4th of July Pass, and I will get more into that when we get there. It's basically a huge mountain that we have to go down, and chances are it's going to be icy. And then from Idaho, we go into Washington. So it's going to be a fun trip. I'm thinking I'm going to be there Monday morning, if all
in a quarter mile,
if all
take the
goes
entrance
planned.
to the left on I-90 West.
But the hard thing is with these longer trips, it's not necessarily that they're hard to plan, but things can come up and make you late or make you, or even make you early. It all depends. So,
in 700 feet, take the entrance to the left on I-90 West.
You let me over. Thank you, guy. Appreciate that. So, everything that you do can either make you late, or make you on time, or make you early. And I've been very, very fortunate where I've been able to keep the schedule that I've been wanting to keep, because I am so pressed for time on this trip that an hour wasted can literally make me late for this appointment. So that's why I'm glad that I was able to get loaded early, as you saw in my last video. So this way, I had about 4 hours of time to, oh, I make this corner. I hate when they put islands in the road and I have to watch my trailer. All right. So that 4 hours gave us some buffing time, which is good. So all right now we're getting back onto I-90, and I'm actually going to film a lot of driving on this video. The reason for that is we're going to be going through Montana, and parts of Wyoming, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Especially if you've never seen, like, out west in the mountains of what it looks like, you're in for a real treat. So as soon as we get up on some good scenery, I'll start rolling again. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So YouTube, we are still on I-90, but guess what? Let's see, wait for it. We are in Montana, just crossing the border.
Crossing border, entering Montana.
Thank you. So, still have a little while, still ways to go.
Steep downgrade ahead.
Oh, great. Now we have a big ass hill. So, what I'm going to talk about, or what I wanted to talk about, are truck stops today. Truck stops are obviously places where truckers go to get fuel, spend the night, get something to eat. Now, they're really not called truck stops anymore. They're called travel centers. And now they have fuel islands for cars and stuff like that. And honestly, cars just get in the way. A little windy there. But truck stops, they've cleaned up a lot. I mean, a long time ago, they really had a bad reputation for, you know, prostitution, drugs, all that other jazz. But over the last few years, they've really cleaned up. So you have a few major truck stops. You have your TA, you have your pilot, you have a Petro, you have Flying J, and you have Loves. Those are your major groups of truck stops. Then you have like Circle K, Irving's. There's a bunch of like mom and pop truck stops. But your main TA, Petro, Pilot, Flying J, and Loves, that's where my company gets most of their fuel. Oh, I got a downshift here. There we go. Climb this hill. So my company only goes to the main truck stops. That doesn't mean I can't stop at others, but to get fuel, it's usually just at those main truck stops. Now, showering is a big thing. You gotta shower while you're on the road, otherwise you're gonna be stinky and nobody wants to deal with you if you're smelling like a butt. So basically, there we go. When you get fuel, you get a rewards card. And what a rewards card does is allows you to get showers and points for any time that you fuel. So anytime that you fuel over 50 gallons, usually you get a free shower. And on top of that, you also get reward points. Now these points can be redeemed just like they were cash at the truck stop that you fueled at. So I like to save mine. I think at Pilot right now I have like 1,800 reward points. And basically every 100 is $1. So I have $18. And I like to save those for, you know, big purchases. Because things are a lot more expensive at a truck stop. So if I can get them for cheaper with the points, I'll do that. So besides fuel, you have your showers. And showers, my Jake brake is screaming. I shouldn't say a Jake brake, I should say engine brake. So showers, they're pretty much run-of-the-mill. I mean, they're not disgusting and they're not bad, but they're not like top-notch. However, TA is the closest one that you'll get to top-notch. Their showers are pretty amazing. They're always clean, they always smell good, it's all tile, and it's well decorated. TA does a very good job, TA and Petro, I'm sorry. They do a very good job with their showers. Now, at your Petro, or I'm sorry, your Pilot, or Flying J, or Loves, the showers are still nice, don't get me wrong, but they're not TA quality. TA kind of sets the bar kind of high for showers. mountains in front of us. I don't know why the camera makes them look smaller than what they actually are. Because the way I see it, they're pretty massive. And they're really close. So, I don't know how it's coming out of the camera. You know, my camera wasn't crooked. Whatever. So I tried looking at these mountains' names and couldn't find anything. So I'm going to call them no-name mountains because I don't know the name. I am on 90 still. We're in Big Timber, Sweetgrass County, Montana. So if anybody knows what these mountains are called, mile marker 377, let me know because I have no idea. And this is all I've been seeing all day. Brush, mountains, cows, goats, feral horses running along the side of the highway. That was pretty cool. And lots of cops. Lots of cops. They are everywhere. They're hiding too. Yeah, I saw one literally behind a bush that was out of his car doing radar. But gotta enforce the law. right, so we're almost done for the day. As you can see, the sun setting against the mountains straight in front of us. We have about 52 miles left to, excuse me, I believe it's a Flying J. Another Flying J we're staying at. Should be there in about less than an hour. We are in Gold Creek, Montana, about 160 miles from the border of Idaho. And we just got to go through a sliver of Idaho, just like the top sliver part. But there is one thing that I talked about earlier that is in that sliver part. There is a very, very, very steep climb. And then on the top of that, obviously what goes up must come down. Wow, I can't speak today. So then there's a very, very, very steep downgrade. Like so steep that I'm probably gonna have to be in either 7th or 8th gear with my engine brake on high to compensate. And we will see that tomorrow. I have a short day tomorrow. I hustled today. I did about 600 miles today. So that being said, when we stop, we will only have total trip here. We will only have 485 miles to go, and then we're going to be at our destination, at our receiver. I'm early. I was so nervous about being late that I've been hustling. Turns out we're going to be early, a whole day early. I thought I had only like 3.5 days to get this trip done. Yeah, I was wrong. I have until Monday, between 7 in the morning and 7 at night. At least that's what I'm told. So, made a good time.